across the ring at Cotto waiting for the bell to ring, and he's got his back to me because he always likes to start with his back to the ropes. And I just remember flashbulbs going off in the entire arena, and I was just like, wow. I was like, it's here, you know.
Miguel Cotto, 6th defense of the WBO light welterweight championship, and looking for a big right hand. Look for the fast, slick tactics of Malignaggi. Fighting at home, a dream fight, he says, in a dream venue, and he tries to throw a right hand after Smoker, the referee, had said break. Is there a bit of damage? There is, by Malignaggi's left eye. Yeah, a little trickle of blood.
He butted me the first clinch we got into. He butted me. I think it was part of the plan. I think he's probably going to say, "I'm going to show this hot shot, you know, what it is to be in the big time." And you know, it's not just clean fighting in the big time. It's you knowing how to fight dirty too. And the first clinch we got into, he butted me, and I felt like drips coming down my face, and it just felt different than I had felt before in my career. I'd never been cut before. I couldn't see out of the eye. It was blurry, and I said, "Man, that's not sweat. The sweat I would be able to see through it." And I got to a clinch, and I put my head on his shoulders, and I saw the blood on his shoulders, and I said, wow, it's a cut. You know, that was my first cut of my career.
Almost a fever pitch atmosphere around ringside. Everybody's got seats, but they're all standing up here. All 16,000 of them. It's a good first round. He's not known as any kind of puncher, Malignaggi. Only 5 stoppage wins in his career, but he mixed it with Cotto there and lived to tell the tale, but with a cut, a nasty cut.
The electricity in the crowd is crazy, and it takes them a few rounds to settle in, you know? And I just remember feeling like, wow, it's so loud in here, I can't even hear myself think, you know? And the bell rang, I had to wake up. And I got woken up, unfortunately, by being knocked down. But
oh, he's got him with a counter shot. Lovely left-hand counter from Cotto after he'd taken the jab, and Malignaggi is down. He doesn't look badly dazed. He got straight back up, but it's a mandatory 8, a visit to the canvas for the cocky one.
I wasn't hurt, luckily, you know. I've been more hurt standing up, you know. Luckily, it was literally a flash where I was fine. But I just remember thinking, man, 10-8 rounds, you know, like, this is not a good start. And he got me right on my orbit bone, which he broke on the knockdown punch. To this day, I don't have a lot of feeling here because the nerve is damaged from that punch. But in the moment, I thought my tooth got knocked out. You know, I said, oh, I cannot believe this guy just knocked my tooth out, you know? And that's like, I have nightmares about losing my teeth. You know, I have all my real teeth. Not too many fighters have all their real teeth, you know? I just remember thinking, man, I can't believe this guy just knocked my tooth out. And I lost a 10-8 round, you know? I remember I got goosebumps. I remember, like, as I'm boxing, I remember thinking to myself, this is why I do this. This is why I do this, what I do for a living.
Does good work again, fast combinations, slick, flashy, good to watch. Well, he's dancing rings around him at the moment, isn't he, Malignaggi?
Fighters like me fight the way we fight because we're good enough to pull it off. Because if everyone could fight like us, a hit and knock a hit style, everybody would do it. But not everybody's good enough. Not everybody's talented enough to pull that off. So whenever people see brawlers and then they see a guy who fights a hit and don't get hit style, they're like, oh, that guy's just scared to get hit. No, he's just talented enough to do it. While the guy who brawls it out all the time may be more exciting, but he has no choice. He's not good enough to fight hit and don't get hit.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6 punches from Malignaggi. This is good.
It's hard to just outbox a guy like Cotto. He saw depth at forcing you to fight his fight, cutting you off, basically hitting you with elbows and headbutts every time he gets close. And you have no choice but a lot of times for him to be close to you because there's not a lot of room there, you know?
Oh, big shot. He's hurting with that. He needs to hold on, Malignaggi. He was shaking a bit on the inside. He's holding on and he showed good experience there to buy a few seconds, having been rocked by one.
And trust me, I've been in the ring with Cotto. That guy knows how to cut the ring off, he knows how to beat you to the punch, he knows how to take you to the trenches when you don't want to be there.
He's certainly wearing the scars of this battle.
I remember there was spots in the fight where I was just like, sitting in the corner, just wondering like what's going on, you know. I was swallowing a lot of blood, and my face was just grotesquely swollen. I was actually worried about what might be happening to me. The temptation to want to quit in a tough situation comes with all of us. It's the human instinct. Your brain doesn't want to suffer, you know? There's a little battle going on inside your brain in those moments where it's like, nah, stop, nah, don't stop, stop, nah, don't stop, nah, you work too hard for this, nah, screw it, you know, you'll live to fight another day, nah, you work too hard for this. And for me, every time the you work too hard for this wins out. But trust me, we're all human. Those thoughts cross your mind. And we're looking across the ring and just being like, man, if I want to win this fight, I gotta take it to him. I can't even try to box anymore. I'm too behind on the scorecards. I gotta fight him, man. I'm just like, oh man. And I said, all right, gotta do it.
Nice counter from Malignaggi and a jab as well. He's boxed beautifully at times. He's had to hold a lot. A valid tactic, really, all things considered.
Well, I have Cotto hanging on to his title by 1 point because of this impressive last round. He's dug deep and he's pulled it out in the last round to get it on my card. But I can't wait to see what the judges, how they see it.
I gave Cotto the last 3 rounds and I've got him retaining as well here. But it doesn't tell the story of a wonderful performance by Paul Malignaggi.
So I'm expecting to hear 118, 119s across the board, you know? And I hear 115, 112. And my face is just disgusted, you know? And the other 2 scorecards were 116, 111. And you see me make a face like, what I'm thinking in that moment is
I don't think anything's broke. I don't think I'll be able to move it. And I don't think I'll be able to talk if it was broke. But, you know, it's...
I don't know if anything can stop you from talking, man.
Well, hey, man.
Congratulations for a tremendously courageous fight. People here appreciated it very, very much.
It's definitely a loss that has haunted me, you know? Every loss hurts and every loss bites you. I think we all, as men, like to think we will never quit. As men, we all like to think, oh no, in a tough situation, I'm a man. We're all tough with our mouths. Nobody knows for sure until you're in that situation. And I always talked it. I found out a little bit about myself, you know.